Right, so we've got our dates, we've underlined, and our heading is themes. So today we're going to be looking at those messages, those ideas that are running through the novel. It's not something that we see coming up just once. It's something that continually happens during the novel. Now, it's important to note that there's a difference between a theme and a genre. Genre is the type of book, okay? Genre looks at the book as a whole. What category does it fall into? Is it a thriller? Is it adventure? Is it romance, for example? Okay, that would be your genre. But we are looking at themes. So themes are our ideas, the things that we notice that keep coming up, the message they are trying to send by the end of the novel. Now at this point, we're only a few chapters in, but we can already pick up some of the main ideas we're looking at in this novel. So the first one, you can actually pick it up in chapter 1. I wonder if you can tell me what it is. Okay, it's got to do with the people who have invaded Denmark. So what would our first theme be, Natalie? It's not necessarily fear, but they have instilled fear by doing this. They've come in, they've taken over. This happens during World War II. So we're seeing a theme of war. Okay? So the first one is war is illustrated through the constant presence of the Nazi soldiers in the novel. Now, time and time again, we will find that Anne-Marie and Ellen encounter soldiers. So it doesn't just happen once and it's over. There are multiple times, probably about 4 or 5 times that they encounter them during this novel alone. So we're looking at how war is illustrated through the constant presence of the Nazi soldiers in the novel. They are there. They are constantly there. They are never going away. We hear how they stand on the corner, every corner, watching. Okay? They are a part of the landscape for Kirsty. They are there. But they're also interrogating people as they go. Okay? And at this point, we already know they are closing Jewish shops as well. Okay, you with me? Okay. What else do we learn about and see in this novel, Natalie? Loss. We could look at loss, okay, but loss and fear and all of that come together for one. Okay? Look at Anne-Marie and Ellen. Think about them. Right? What's our theme, Zaya? Okay, we can look at bravery as a separate one. Tobeka? Friendship. Now, I want to point out that there are multiple friendships in this novel that we can look at. Multiple friendships that impact the way the novel is going to turn out, okay? But we're just going to list a few because we could go on and on and on and on and on, okay? So friendship is illustrated in Anne-Marie and Ellen and Ellen's relationship. Comma, as well as through Mrs. Johansson and Mrs. Rosen's relationship. So, we look at Anne-Marie and Ellen. They are friends. They are constantly together. They are in the same age category. Anne-Marie wants to protect her friend, Ellen. We look at Mrs. Johansson and Mrs. Rosen having coffee every afternoon, even though there is no coffee. right? So they are friends. It doesn't change, okay? They protect one another, they care for one another. We could go on and on and on and on about friendship, okay? So friendship is illustrated in Anne-Marie and Ellen's relationship, as well as through Mrs. Johansson and Mrs. Rosen's relationship. And by the end, we'll see how this relationship has grown stronger and become a stronger bond. Now, Anne-Marie's 10. Okay, she's 10 years old. She doesn't go through the things a normal 10-year-old will go through. She is forced to grow up a lot faster than the person sitting next to her. Okay, a lot faster than you were, a lot faster than you when you were 10 years old. She's experienced things that you'll never get to experience. So another theme we're going to look at is growing up. Okay, because growing up entails her bravery, her loss, her fear. You with me? You see, Natalie? All comes together in the end. So, theme number 3, growing up. Right, so growing up is illustrated in Anne-Marie's development while facing a real feat of bravery, loss, and fear. Right, and after that we're going to leave a line and rule off. Right, so you can see where our themes link to what we've read already. War, friendship, and growing up. Okay? And that brings us to the end of our theme.